do we recruit more young people of X and Y generation to our business? That's a very important question, because as we know, let's just draw this very quickly. Let's just draw this very quickly, and I'm going to tell you why this is really important. So the baby boom generation, baby boomers, right? Baby boomers, we all know were born in great numbers, okay? So this is why this is really big here. They're coming to the age of, from 50, 60 and more right now. They're moving into that retirement age. Then you have a little bit of a dip here in the population. I'm not quite sure that it's that small, but you have X generation right here. X generation is a lot smaller in numbers, but guess what? Right behind X, you have Y gen, which is kind of, right now moving 20 into 30s and so on. And this generation is really huge in numbers. So it's going to become increasingly important. We know that baby boomers generation was driving the network marketing industry for years, in the trends and industries. And that's why health industry was booming for so long, and they're moving into their retirement age. The next trend, the next big demographic that's going to be driving MLM industry is the Y generation. So that is why it's really smart that you're starting to focus on recruiting young people, the Y generation, the below 30s, if you want to call the millennials, because they're going to be driving your business. So how do we do that? I believe the best way to do that is for looking for leaders of that community. So for example, if in your city or town you have a community of young people that really likes gathering around doing hip-hop dancing, you might want to identify a leader of that community. If you know somebody in your area that's a leader in your church, that's a leader of young people in the church, you want to target those people. You go to a local university, perhaps there is a leader or president of a certain student society. I would really focus on identifying some leaders of Y generation, people who are already existing, have circles of influence, have a lot of contacts, have networks, existing networks. And the great thing about Y generation is when you recruit a leader, people do things in packs, especially Y generation. They like doing things together. So quite often when we recruit Y generation, they gather together in groups and working together on their laptops and their phones, and they're prospecting together and all of that. The other great way to recruit young people is to go on Facebook, and if you don't already know our quantum recruiting strategy that we launched through our Q Momentum program, if you want to look at Q Momentum program, which is on our website, Q Momentum was launched about 7 months ago. We've had thousands of people actually take this course from more than 30 different network marketing companies, but the reason most of people actually bought this course is because of our Facebook recruiting strategy. That's a bit of a longer story that perhaps we can't cover today, but really you need to have a good recruiting strategy for social media, because guess where all the millennials are hanging around? On social media, right? So I would give you these two strategies. So look into great ways to identifying leaders of young communities and also creating a great social media recruiting strategy. And this is going to be key for all of our businesses moving into 2016, 17 and onwards 2020, so that you can have this very large population of Y gen driving your business forward.